Why not have a light bulb that is also going to charge at the same time? And in case of an outage, a power outage, it's actually, if you just push one little switch, it's automatically going to give you light. And here's what you're receiving. You're going to receive 6 of the LED individual light bulbs, and they work just like a regular light bulb. You're going to receive 6 of the power caps. We'll explain that to you. 3 of the power plug adapters. Julie was telling me the other day that people are just trying to buy those separately because they're so cool. You're also going to receive a lithium battery that's already installed into the bulbs, so you have to worry about anything. And you get the individual hooks here, so they're great if you want to hang them up outside or wherever. Just easy to go ahead and just hold it. You don't have to choose which light you want. You have that choice. You have daylight or you have the soft light. Julie Truster, again, brand ambassador, Living Glow. Welcome back, my friend. I tell you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, is my favorite purchase I've ever made from Living Glow.
Yes.
Especially what we all went through in Florida last year with the hurricane and power outages. This just gave me peace of mind knowing that, you know, before I can get to my mom, that she had light, that we had light. So talk us through, because people might be saying, what do you mean you have light? It's a light bulb? What in the world?
I know. I was just watching the news with the flooding that's going on.
Terrible.
Oh my God! And then there was a tropical storm in the Carolinas. I know there's stuff heading towards Florida. I'm like, oh no, not again. But this is that season where maybe it's a blackout or a brownout, or you just lose power because it's a summer storm, and then we've got the winter storms right around the corner. The great thing about this is a standard everyday bulb. It fits a standard socket. You can put these in your lamps, a table lamp, a floor lamp, a desk lamp. It looks just like a bulb. The light output looks just like a regular bulb. It's an LED. Now see, there's a little switch right here. And I'm going to take you over to my lamp. I want you to see, because this is one of the newer features on here. Where's my switch? There you go. And you can turn it from, here's daylight. That's that bright white crisp. Maybe you want this during the day. And then at night, this is soft. That's the soft. And then you can see over there, there's daylight. But with one bulb, day, soft, and daylight. Soft and day. During the day, or maybe at night in the bedroom, during the day, bathrooms, kitchens, one bulb. So you don't have to buy 2 sets. That's huge, one of the newer features. You can also put it in a regular lamp like this, but also in a fixture, the multi-sconces.
And that's a new feature,
That's
right?
a newer feature
That's
too.
Great.
So here's the big deal. You use it every single day. It has an emergency battery inside for emergency situations, but you never have to do anything separate. People say, how do I charge that battery? It's charging right now when it's on. It's a regular light. You use it on and off, but there's a lithium ion battery inside that will last up to 6 hours when you lose power. It knows when you lose power and you have your lights on, your lamp on, it automatically kicks into gear. It just knows it lasts up to 6 hours. If your light bulb goes totally dead, you just turn your lamp back on when you have power and it'll recharge itself over and over again.
Great.
Each bulb is going to last around 45 years, and it's energy efficient, so it's around $1 a year per bulb to use these. So and it comes with the power cap, so you can screw it on like this to turn this into a portable flashlight, again, that will last around 6 hours. You can turn that on and off. If you need to walk during a storm and you don't have power, you can walk around your house. One light will light up an entire room because it'll light up a lamp.
And that's bright, I'll tell you that. We even have fabulous customer reviews, and they weren't even with, you know, again, all the upgraded features that we have here today in this configuration. So again, I love the one. Thank you. Yesterday afternoon, our power went out during winter storm. As promised, these light bulbs provided light for me. I told someone they were my magic light bulbs. Definitely worth the money. It is like magic. You're like, how in the world does this work, right? Light bulbs. These light bulbs are great. I recently lost power and they kicked right in. I brought some for my son because he was so impressed. I mean, everybody is, they're amazed.
And they buy more once they figure out
People are
what
doing
they
that now, Joel.
Yes, exactly. Now remember, you use them every single day. It's a standard bulb. There it is. There's that little switch that switches from daylight to soft, so you never have to choose. And just use it every day. You have to buy light bulbs anyway. It's a 60-watt equivalent. But really the magic is when you lose power, these will will automatically come on when you have no power. Your house will be lit up and your neighbors are gonna wonder, how in the world
What is
do they
she
have
doing?
power over there? So, and you can put it in a lamp, a desk lamp. You can put it in those power caps and hang them up if you lose power, or use them decoratively if you want to. So these are Living Glow right here. This lamp is just a standard lamp with a regular bulb that doesn't have the Living Glow feature. Watch this. I'm gonna cut the power. Pretend like there's lightning, okay? 1, 2, 3. Power goes out here, the Living Glow comes on. There's no power to this board right
cool?
here. And each bulb has, I can't see over here, 6 hours of light, 6 hours of light, and 6 hours of light. Okay, and they work like a regular bulb. You can turn them off if you want to, but think about your bathroom where you have sconces like this. You have to go to the bathroom in the dark. Now you just flip your switch and you turn them on. I'm
You
gonna
have
show you
complete
again.
light. It's
And
the
you have
wildest thing. And you have to
complete
get light bulbs anyway.
Right, and you have to have light bulbs anyway. You're gonna use them every day. Watch again, here's a regular bulb, Living Glow. If you blink, you're gonna miss it. 1, 2, 3. Power goes out in the lamp, your Living Glow comes on. Each bulb, if you use it around 12 hours a day, is gonna last 45 years, 45 years, and 45 years. There is no power right now to this, 0 power. So they automatically come on.
Isn't that
and you have
wild?
6 hours of
You'd
light.
never know.
You can also, let's say, so some areas, the bathroom, of course, because you have to go to the bathroom, but also your bedside table lamps, maybe a lamp in the basement. If you're in the Tornado Alley, my mom has to walk down to the basement. Keep one in there so you have light down in the basement because it's so dark. But if you lose power next to your bed, you can unscrew your bulb if you want to. And I told my mom, because she lives by herself, and she has to go down to the basement. I said, screw this in, and you have, keep this right there, keep the power cap by your bulb or by the bed. So then you can unscrew your bulb, and look at this, you turn it upside down. So she has to walk down to the basement, those dark stairs.
Look how bright.
And I don't want her to fall. So I said, you're not gonna trip over a pair of shoes or your stairs, the edge of the carpet. This bulb right here is gonna light up an entire room. So it's a 60-watt equivalent. It's gonna last 6 hours. You can turn it on and off if you want to. And then you can pop that out of your bedside table lamp. So think about
it's just
those.
smart. It just is
Yes.
smart. And it's, you can't break it. It's, that's the other nice
Exactly.
thing if you drop it. Here's the thing. Here's what's happening. They just gave me an update that the 5 flex payments, goes away at midnight tonight. And that's okay, because this is still going to be a birthday price at under $40. We will have flex pay, but we will not have the 5 monthly flex payments. So we're going to go through, once again, everything that you get right here, because it's so smart. In fact, Julie opened up yesterday and she said, one of our fabulous producers from HSN did his entire house. He said, why wouldn't I? He said, I have to replace all my light bulbs anyway. I don't always have to have the choice of soft light and daylight. This one gives you that choice. And God forbid there is a power outage, and it's always at the worst time. You're gonna have that instant light that's going to come on. If its source is out, you just turn it on like you would normally turn it on, and voila, you have light in your bathroom.
Exactly.
Okay, so, and we didn't talk, did we talk about these little guys?
Those, yeah, people call those the magic plugs.
The magic
so you're
plugs.
getting 3 of these plugs here. Okay, it looks like a regular plug. Okay, we have people that call and they try and buy these plugs. I want to show you what they do. So let's say you want to take a lamp outside and eat dinner and you don't have a place to plug in your lamp, you don't have an outlet, you don't have an extension cord. I'm going to unplug my lamp here.
These are so cool.
This is so cool. Okay, I have no power to my lamp. I just turned it off. Take the magic plugs that you get and watch this. The light is on up here. I'm going to show you again if you missed it. Okay,
so it's all in the bulb.
You plug it in, and people said, wow, what kind of a plug is this? The magic is in the bulb, not really the plug. So if you look at this, I'm walking around.
How
So
cool
if
is
you want
that?
to take this is the fun. If you want to go out on your back deck or your front porch, you have your neighbors over,
Yeah.
and you don't want to plug this into the wall, you can't reach it, you don't want to dig in the garage for the extension
Yeah.
cord, you got it right here.
You get 3 of them.
3 of them.
This is-
Only time of year we do this.
Only time for the birthday celebration. I'm not saying goodbye to you yet, my friend, because we have
Nope.
another incredible special coming your way. Talk
Yep.
about, again, great power source, right?
Yes.
So this is just genius. It just makes such great sense, and thank you. I know we're very, very busy. We're going to go, actually, Julie, right to talking about